Hi Bernadete and Manuel. Your chat was really interesting. Thank you very much for sharing it with us. Actually, I was looking forward to this chat because this one is one of those that has has interested me so much because it was Manuel has said to me that you both has arranged to talk about this topic, and you, Manuel, has sent me a really nice videos, really nice videos that are on YouTube about Peruvian food, and that was really nice. You have talked about different stuff. Well, Bernadette, at first you have mentioned that you talked about Brazilian food, and you have said that there is a custom over there that it is about all eating together, right? Eating together. And well, at more or less at the end, I remember that you Manuel, you have mentioned something really strange, an irony perhaps, I don't know how to qualify it, that American people, they are used to put in only a day, a specific day, which it supposedly it is mandatory for people to dine, to eat all together, right? To have a dine, all family, all together, and that day is Thanksgiving, and there is, by the way, there is an irony, right? There is an irony that they have a day called Thanksgiving, but then the next day, right? The next day is Black Friday. And everyone over there, they not everyone, but most people, they have this special day called Thanksgiving, but then the other day they take part in this very materialistic day, which is Black Friday, right? So that's an irony. But well, going back to the point. Thank you. Well, you, Bernadette, have said to us that, well, Brazilian people like to have lunch, to meal, to dine, to have dinner all together there. But well, and you have said that is really a Latin American custom, right? We Latin Americans are more used to that. well, there are some times when there is an exception or we are not able to do it, but it's we are more used to that. Well, you have mentioned, well, that you love beans a lot, and you love beans, and there are loads of a wide kind of beans, a wide kind of beans in Peru, right? A wide kind of beans in Peru that has drawn my attention so much, because, well, here in Chile we are more used to, well, there are there are black beans, white beans as well, and there is, well, lentils, and the other one that you have mentioned there, garbanzos. So, well, I like them sometimes. They are really, I have heard that they are really healthy, and we are not used to eating them, to having them, to eating them that much. Well, I have to say that sometimes I look to a piece of paper, and perhaps you could understand that I'm not I'm not that privileged. I don't really remember everything, because so I have written down some points. Okay, it seems that you, Bernadette, you haven't tried ceviche, right? Do you? And then you mentioned a really something, but I'm not sure about that. Perhaps that was that you didn't know the name of it, right? It seems that in reality you have tried that, but you have tried it with another name. That is something that I guess from your video. And you mentioned a really something that makes me feel really curious, which is roast fish with banana. Well, and there is another thing that you have mentioned, which is called feijoada. I have tried feijoada once. There was once when it's a kind of how can I say it? It's a kind of how can I say it? Feijoada. I don't know how to describe it in English, but I remember that there was once that I tried a Brazilian meal when it was made with black beans, and with black beans, and then it's a kind of it's a texture. For example, sugar that has this texture, salt has this texture. And how do you say it in, well, even yeah, I know how to say it in Spanish, but I don't know how to say it in English. It's a kind of something that you sprinkle, that you sprinkle over, over the meals, you know. So that's really interesting as well, and it's really nice. Feijoada. And there is another thing that well, you Manuel, you have said in your video that you remembered me when you said this, and it's about restaurants. Yeah, there are lots of Peruvian restaurants here in Chile, and I have enjoyed that meal so much. And it's not, well, you know that there is a wide range of restaurants. You can go to a wide range of restaurants, from cheaper to expensive ones, but they sometimes you can go to an expensive restaurant, but you can go to cheaper ones as well. And here it's not that it's not that how can I say it? It's not that strange. It's not that hard to be able to try more cheaper Peruvian food. So you can try it on a regular basis, and it's not that hard. It's not that expensive, you know. For example, if you are in some country and you want to try food from another country, typically it will be expensive, you know. But when but here in Chile, this food is not that expensive, right? So because there are different kinds of it, and so well, and there is another thing that I want to show you this fruit, guys. This fruit here is granite, right? Granite, but I'm not sure. Well, now these fruits are not ripped, right? Are not ripped, but it's amazing. This is a public park, right? This is a public park. So and it's really nice. So we can see here that it's by the way of what we are talking about, and that's really interesting. Okay, so you, Bernadette, you have mentioned that you are a good cook, and well, I guess, well, I know how to prepare a couple of things, but I'm not sure that if I'm a good cook. Okay, the other kind of foods that you have mentioned, Manuel, is roast chicken, which is called a pollo a la